You're listening to Rocket Night.
Are you ready? Tonight I'm gonna take you on a little trip. We're going down south by the mighty Mississippi. I'm gonna take you to a place where lights never dim. Bring your mother, your brother, and your best friend. I'm gonna show you where they dance out in the street. They'll tell you all about your body heat. Not gonna talk about it, just gonna do it. Get on down if you feel up good. Get on down.
This is Greg Moyer from Withering Earth, and you're listening to Rock at Night.
This is Charisse with Rock at Night. We're here in Orlando at 587 venue. Why? I'm like dyslexic. I keep calling it 785. What is it?
It's a 578, venue 578.
Venue 578 in Orlando, and I am speaking with Withering Earth. I have to say I love that name. Who thought of that name?
That'd be me.
Tell me the origin or why Withering Earth.
Sounded cool. Well, basically, the basis of our band is, the lyrical content kind of revolves around like the decay of civilization, more or less. And I mean, it ties into like kind of a Viking aspect as well. But I figured Withering Earth was a rather fitting name, kind of to tie in with the whole decaying thing. And
It encompasses. Wow, listen to me. It encompasses all of our lyrical content with, I guess, the Viking perspective intact pretty well.
About the name? Oh, well, I actually really do like the name a lot. We actually had a lot of problems trying to find a name to begin with. I think, how many names did we go through?
a handful.
Like a handful of names?
14, if my count is correct.
14, there we go. 14 names before we actually found our actual name. And it does tie very well to what we actually play and the lyrical content of what we do play.
What I need is the name of everybody and what instrument that you play.
My name's Rob McGregor, and I play the bass.
My name is Greg Moyer, and I play rhythm guitar and lead vocals.
My name is Dick Wisby, and I play guitar.
My name's Keith Harris. I whack on the drums.
Now, I understand that this was your second time out playing, but you guys played like you've been together a really long time, and I think the crowd was really getting into it, too. I mean, I saw the whole little circle pit going for a while, and I wanted to ask you about the last song that you played. What was it called? Victorious. Did you use an EBO?
Did not use an EBO. That was straight up me rolling back on the volume and on my guitar, and that's it.
It had a lot of minor keys. It seems almost an Asian flair to it. That's the way it came off to me, believe it or not.
Well, it's meant to, the writing is supposed to be open to interpretation to anyone who wants to listen to it and get their own special feel out of it. We want to encompass everybody.
Your genre is called or can be interpreted as melodic death metal. Death metal.
Nothing with core in it.
Viking thing.
I said the C word, I'm sorry.
Never say core, whatever you do.
Goonies never say core.
Dislike.
And we're all here standing in the parking lot because it's the only place quiet to do this interview here right now. Have you all played in bands before?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, all of us.
Except for this one.
Well,
Technically, I played in my dad's band when I was like 14.
And what kind of music was that?
It was like new metal.
New metal.
Like
Describe new metal to me.
Slipknot and Linkin Park and that sort of thing. Radio time, mainstream stuff. But I was 14 and I had a lot of fun doing it. I got a lot of experience from that, and music's always been my passion, so this was kind of natural for me.
Now, you all are from Melbourne, Florida. Are you all originally from there, or where is everybody from originally?
I'm originally from Orlando.
I'm originally from East Greenbush, New York.
I'm originally from southern Georgia.
I'm just kind of from the boonies of Arkansas, and I grew up in Brevard.
We have quite an eclectic bunch here.
Yes,
And you
that's-
probably all have
right.
different influences. Tell me about some of your influences.
Oh boy.
And your name again.
Oh,
boy.
Keith Harris.
Boy.
Yeah, my influences. I mean, it kind of ties in from the early days back into like Metallica when I first started picking up the drums. Dave Grohl from Nirvana, and more into it like modern sort of technical death metal. You know, with the double bass and the blast beats and whatnot. And believe it or not, a little bit of jazz and swing influence. Yeah.
Wow. We're here choking here on some, what, e-cigarettes? Or
Sick clouds, bro.
I'm a cigarette smoker, not a vape smoker. But yes.
it actually smells pretty good.
I don't vape. I vape every now and then. But my influences are Amon Amarth. You know, a lot of the Scandinavian metal, like Ventrol and Insiphirum and bands like that. And that's where I've really I've just, you know, baseline where I want to play music at is like that style of death metal and kind of folky-ish metal.
Kind of Celtic, kind of. Do you guys ever use acoustic instruments at all?
No, we actually don't use any acoustic instruments. We were thinking about it in the studio, but we never really actually did it. We just recorded off of an amplifier.
For what it's worth, I use an acoustic drum set.
I didn't see anything electronic.
You cheeky
Well-
bastard. You cheeky bastard.
What about your influences?
Greg Moyer here, and I grew up with the most metal band ever. Styx and Journey in Chicago and Phil Collins. No, seriously, that's what I grew up with. I heard some like my first rock and roll anything from like Styx with like Blue Collar Man and Dick just slapped me. I got a dick slap right in the face.
That was registered.
Probably on the Dichter scale. There we go. With my dyslexia. Yeah, so I grew up with a lot of like old classic rock like Styx, like Blue Collar Man and Renegade were like some of the first songs that really got me into like, oh wow, look at this distorted guitar. What is this I'm hearing? It was a little spit fuck, like I was 7 years old. And then moved on to like some Chicago was playing in the background and some Journey and Phil Collins, and then I kind of developed into a little more hardest. I just kind of jumped right into like Metallica and Shadows Fall and Disturbed and System of a Down like right along the same time. And even a little bit of Sum 41, even that. And then I started to get a little bit older and jump into like kind of what's more the core foundation of what I like to play with. Once again, Amon Amarth and Sephirum, LAT, even stuff like Machine Head, In Flames, Still Shadows Fall, bands like that all day long. All day long. That's really, it's kind of like the tip of a funnel of what I like to listen to. It comes out in like my writing, but like with my own little flair on it if I can.
So from Phil Collins to death metal, that's quite a journey.
Huge journey.
Puns everywhere.
It's a huge journey. I like your sense of humor.
Hey, you just don't stop believing, and you'll also get to wherever you want to be musically or creatively. Just do whatever you want, man.
Sounds like Rock of Ages. Jeez. Okay. What about Mr. McGirt?
Oh, my influence. My mom listened to a lot of classic rock, Lynyrd Skynyrd, and all that kinds of stuff. So I got a lot of classic rock influence when I was very young. And then I had a brother that was 8 years older than me who liked metal. So I listened to a lot of White Zombie and Pantera and Metallica and all that stuff. And then when I got into early high school years, like freshman and sophomore year of high school, I had a couple friends who were into what's called black metal, and they showed me some stuff from black metal and even some melodic death metal like At the Gates, a lot of Dimmu Borgir, Cradle of Filth. So I got into a lot of that second wave black metal early on, and that's just been what I've been obsessed with for like probably 14 years now. I love black metal. So I mean, but I do like the melodic side of metal as well, like At the Gates, and even as far as Amon Amarth, the newer stuff is really good too. So yeah.
Rob's cult as fuck.
With a K. With a K and a V. With a K and a V.
With a K and a V instead.
Now, do you have an EP that's out?
Yes, we do.
Tell me about the EP. What's the name and how many songs?
The name of the EP is called The Wolf Among Us, and it's a 6-track EP. Well, it's basically I'm not even going to try and say. It combines all of the lyrical content into one little convenient title. It's basically a metaphorical representation of what manhood is like in this day and age. Very much so, ravenous wolf, thinking only of what's in the moment, not thinking of anything in the future, how his actions are going to affect the future, even for his own pack. It's very selfish, kill or be killed. That's kind of what the lyrics are about. Post-apocalypse, oh yes. Very brutal.
Do we have any shapeshifters in the bunch here? You are?
I am a shapeshifter. I also control the minds of animals and sometimes people.
So you're kind of like a whisperer as well? You could, like an animal whisperer? You can read their minds, or? Yeah.
Sort of. Me and the animals share a mind.
Okay. So hence
And sometimes skin.
hence the animal. And I noticed you had a little hat on, right? It was like a little wolf hat, or what was that little hat that you were wearing? I'm talking to the drummer.
It's I wear a little wolf pill. It's what it is. It's a wolf skull that drapes down and comes over the shoulders, ties in the front, and drapes down my back.
Like a little apron.
Oh, absolutely. I gotta look fancy when I'm on stage.
It's like a Snuggie, but with wolves.
They're actually called Ulfheathners, and they're yes, they mean snuggles with wolves. That's exactly what it means. But no, they are Odin's special forces. That they're kind of like berserkers, but instead of wearing the bear pelts and everything like that, they went in packs and they wore the wolf pelts instead. They would paint their faces black, and they would go in like special ops missions for Odin during battles and war and everything like that.
So there's a lot of historical references here, hence the face paint too as well.
Yes.
You want to talk about the historical references in the face paint?
Very Nordic, very Scandinavian. I would say that it's all just woad war paint, right?
Yeah, it's early woad from.
Mine's not quite like that. Mine's more like just like in battle. I got like all burnt and charred on the right side of my face, and that's about it. Not really exclusively Nordic. I mean, no one in World War II ever got burned in the face or anything like that. Maybe.
I think they did.
Hence my sarcasm.
I saw the movie Tommy.
Yes, good movie. That was a good movie. That was a very good movie.
Yes, so we remember that. What's something about you that people would be very shocked to know that kind of goes, what is the antithesis of all this stuff?
Oh boy, I write some. Shut up. I write some sweet electro pop in my free time. I mean, that's something.
Okay, that's pretty shocking.
Oh, this is gonna be
Truth or
hard.
dare?
This is gonna be hard. This is gonna be really hard because I have a really deep secret that a lot of people don't know. Yeah, for real.
Well, they will know.
I don't know the name of the song like at all, but I know the artist.
Rick Astley.
No, it's not Rick Astley. I actually do like that song, and I'm not ashamed to say that. Like, I am ashamed to say that I like a song by Pink, and it is a really good song. And
It's good. Pink
and
is
I
good.
really like the song. I love the bass line that they have in the song. I don't know the name of it, and I don't remember the
thought you were-
lyrics.
Sing it.
I don't remember the lyrics, but if I hear it,
Pink is respectable. It's not like Britney Spears.
oh, of course not.
That's what I mean.
But I do give respect to Britney Spears. She shaved her fucking head. You know what I mean? Like that was hot. That takes balls. That takes balls, and I respect her for that. But no, there is a Pink song that I do like, and I said too much.
Clams up.
Anything about you and that people would be shocked to know.
Everyone else will be shocked. The people who know me for a very long time will not be shocked. But I am pretty masterful with a yo-yo. That is right. I'm a big old nerd.
They're hard to find now, yo-yos, aren't they?
I mean, not with that attitude. You ever been on the internet? They're all over the internet. Crazy stuff on that internet.
Yeah, we did that in elementary school.
Yeah, well, I do it now.
Just to relieve stress, no doubt.
Honestly, it's a really great time waster, and I'm pretty fidgety. Honestly, I have a little bit of an anxiety.
Couldn't try knitting.
No, actually, I sew for my job. I sew. Actually, the 3 out of the 4 of us work at the same place. We sew lightweight hiking gear.
Oh,
Mhm.
that's
custom lightweight hiking gear called zpacks.com.
Okay, well, a lot of people that actually know me know that I'm a huge nerd. I'm a CNC programmer for a arms manufacturer, so I program robots to make parts of guns, essentially, for a living. And I'm also a big-time video game nerd. Like, I was going to be a game designer until I picked up the machining job. No, that's not shocking. But a lot of people don't know that I was in the military for 4 years in the infantry. Like, I'm a pretty casual, like, usually a easy-go-lucky kind of person, so a lot of people don't see that side of me, but yeah, I was in the military.
I would have never known.
Yeah. Especially the hair. That really throws people. But
I am completely obsessed with Dragon Ball Z.
Dragon balls? What did you say? What did you say? I'm hard of hearing. No, I'm hard of hearing. Remember? I told you I'm hard of hearing.
Shoots fired.
Dragon what?
Dragon Ball Z. We're actually all pretty obsessed with the show. It's like something that we all grew up
See, I
with.
don't know it. I'm
It's
sorry.
an anime show. It's called Dragon Ball Z, and I'm completely obsessed with it. I actually just recently, about a month ago, I watched every episode of Dragon Ball Z from start to finish in like 3 days.
At work.
At work.
At work when I should have been working.
At work on the clock when I should have been actually working, but I was still working. But I was.
So this is an animated anime.
Yes, yes.
I don't watch that. So
Yeah,
that's why I thought you said Dragon Balls.
No, it's an anime. It's an anime. You know, just saying. But
No, but I could see you into anime. That's not so shocking. I mean,
I'm only into certain anime. Dragon Ball Z has really been the only anime that I've ever actually really been into. You know what I mean? Like I mean,
if you were into Hello Kitty, then that would be like
that'd be a little
that would
weird.
be-
That'd be a little weird. That'd be just a little weird. I mean, I could say that every person my age in the right mind has always tried to go Super Saiyan, and I will say that I actually tried to go Super Saiyan. And I remember the time that I did it. It was in a pool. I was like, I'd say about 11 years old, and I was in a pool with a buddy of mine, and we just got to watch Dragon Ball Z, and then we went out there and we were like started trying to power up, and I remember powering up. And then coming up out of the water and be like, hey, did you see any bubbles coming from my feet? You know what I mean? Just to be like, did you see the energy coming from my feet? And he said no. Oh, it was very sad. I was very upset. I I want golden blonde hair.
You need a little therapy probably to go
yes.
through that traumatic
Yes, lots of therapy,
traumatic
because I realized
moment.
I couldn't be as great as I wanted to be by being a Super Saiyan.
That sounds cool. Who would be your dream people to work with?
Ooh.
Artist. Play with a band. Artist. Like musician.
Artists in
No,
general?
musician artist. If you could collaborate and play in a band, like collaborate with somebody, who would be your dream person?
I would honestly just start off with Amon Amarth. Like playing with any person in the band of Amon Amarth would be the best thing in my life. If you mix it in with playing with like members from Iced Earth, I think I would die.
You would die.
I would completely die. Like I love
Go to heaven and wherever.
like yeah,
Wherever you go.
I would die. Like they would be like I would die and go straight to Valhalla, just like what Greg said. I would go straight to Valhalla. Like as soon as and playing with the original lineup of Gore.
I saw them like 20 years ago.
Yeah, I really wish that Odorous was playing tonight. Odin rests his fucking soul. You know what I mean? Like we already know that Odorous Orungus already got the Viking burial, they got the burning, went straight to Valhalla. And playing with him directly would be the most phenomenal thing on the planet.
Odorous didn't die. He went back to Scumdog 1.
I know. I hear you.
Your dream person.
Dream person or dream like musical project?
Dream music collaboration.
Okay, I got a good one. I want vocals done by Matt Barlow from Iced Earth. I want myself on guitar and Rob Flynn as my co-guitarist. Then, for drums, who do I want for drums? You know what?
You can have me.
You know what? Yeah, I'll have my boy Keith over here on drums. And then on bass and flugen, I will have, the bass player from Amon Amarth. I can't for the life of me remember his name because I'm a big forgetful guy. Yeah, because bass players. But, I have to have somebody from Amon Amarth. They've been such a huge influence on me. I got Iced Earth, I got Machine Head. I need to have Amon Amarth, and I will just be absolutely titillated with that.
Do you have a dream person that you would love to play with? It would be like, oh my God, you'd be like so happy.
Jeez. And one artist in particular, I guess, would be Hoest, he's a Norwegian black metal guy. He's in a band called Take. That's like his main band, but he's in like 30 other projects that he works on. He's super talented. So him in particular would be fun to work with. And as far as like full groups go, I like a lot of folk metal, and Fintroll is definitely up there on my list. I would love to play with some Fintroll. That'd be a lot of fun. And Old Man's Child, if I could just convince them to take it back a couple albums and go back to an older sound that was really unique. Those guys are incredibly talented, so I'd love to work with them too.
Touring. Any thoughts? Are you guys thinking about touring? Are you gearing up for that? Or where would you want to go? Tell me about your plans for 2016.
Well, we're starting to talk about the possibility of maybe doing a Scandinavian tour at the beginning of the year with another one of our brother band, and with Valkyrie Management, with Amani over there, with Sons of Ragnar, possibly another one. We were talking about that. It's still in collaboration, but that could very well be a possibility. So going through like Sweden, Norway, Finland, all of them up there, just go boop, 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 connect the dots all the way up there and just fuck shit up. Lay waste.
I just shot photos of Ghost, and they're like my band. I'm a huge Papa. I'm a Meliora. I play that all the time. I mean, I know all the words to He Is, and I mean, I'm just totally in love with Ghost. Did you see them when they were here recently? Oh, so you were in Tampa? You saw them? Oh, you saw them in Orlando. Okay, because I saw them in Tampa, and I mean, my God, it was like, I'm just waiting for them to come back. I'm telling you. I did an article on them and everything, so I'm just in love with Ghosts. So, yeah, I know. I love Papa. Ghost. I just shot photos of Ghost and did a story on them. I'm crazy about Ghosts.
I don't like Ghost.
Okay, why?
I respect Ghost.
I hope you respect them.
I do respect them. I do really respect them for what they're doing, for the music that they're writing. But it's not really my style of music. You know what I mean? Like I don't I like clean vocals, but I don't like clean vocals as the way that he does clean vocals.
It sounds to me like Yes, progressive rock.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, because I heard it and I thought, this sounds like when Yes was, in the 70s or whatever. It made me think of that, the way they blended the vocals.
I really like their lyrics a lot. Like I love their lyrics. I love how like some of the lyrics are like super demonic. You know what I mean? Like super demonic. But like the way that he projects his voice, not my cup of tea. But I do respect them for the band that they are and what they are doing in general.
The guitars are. I love the guitars.
Oh, they're all.
Yeah, the
phenomenal
nameless ghouls are. I mean, they're
all.
they're great.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they're all phenomenal.
Yeah.
Phenomenal musicians. They're all great. You know what I mean? Just not really my cup of tea, but I do respect them on a musician level.
I gotcha. Okay. Anything you would want people to know about you or Withering Earth? Any message you would want to get out there, guys? You'd want people to know about you, or?
Honestly, dude, just come out and see us. Honestly, like really, just come out and see us. Check us out on Facebook. Check our EP out if you get the chance to. Buy a copy, buy a shirt. Dude, we love to have anybody of any musical taste come out and just check us out once. If you don't like us, that's fine. We're not going to please everybody, and we know that. What we want to do is we want to create an experience for everybody if we can. We really just want very diverse music that anyone could just pick up and enjoy, get a little something out of it that they can enjoy and whenever they want. That's really good.
Sounds good to me. Withering Earth.
Withering Earth.
You're listening to Rock at Night.
Thanks for the intro melody. It's called Get On Down by Billy Bass Alford. Thanks.